There is a version of you that you have never met, and Carl Jung believed it was the most powerful force controlling your entire life. He called it the shadow, the hidden part of the human psyche that we spend our entire lives running from, never realizing it runs beside us every single step of the way. Carl Gustav Jung was born in 1875 in a small Swiss village, a quiet, introspective child who from a very young age felt there were two versions of himself living inside one body. He would go on to become one of the most brilliant minds in the history of psychology, but his most unsettling discovery was not about the world outside. It was about what lives inside all of us. Jung discovered that the human mind is not one thing, it is divided. The conscious mind is the version of yourself you present to the world. But beneath it lives something else entirely. The shadow is everything you have rejected about yourself, your anger, your jealousy, your darkest desires, your deepest fears, all of it buried alive in the unconscious mind. But here is what Jung found most disturbing: burying it does not make it disappear. It makes it stronger. Every time you suppress your shadow, every time you pretend those dark feelings do not exist, they grow. They accumulate. And they wait. Jung observed that the shadow does not stay buried forever. It erupts, in moments of rage you cannot explain, in cruelty you never thought you were capable of, in patterns of self-destruction you cannot seem to stop. He said, and this is the part that changes everything: the shadow is not your enemy. It is the most honest part of you. Jung called this process integration, the painful, necessary act of turning toward your darkness instead of running from it. Of looking at every part of yourself you were taught to hide and saying, "This is also me." He wrote, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. This is the work that most people will never do, because it requires you to stop blaming the world for your pain and start looking inward at the parts of yourself you have never wanted to see. But Jung believed that those who do this work, those who face their shadow, become something rare. Whole. Fully human. Truly free.